Yo, what's going on, my heroes, my villains, my fellow card collectors, and everybody else on YouTube? It's your bromie, the Gale, back at it again with another hero video. Up, and away. What's happening, my Justice Leaguers? So, we have another interesting hero video for you today, brought to you by the Mint Finder. You can follow him on Twitter, or you can follow him on Hero as the Hero Mint Finder. But in this video, we're going to talk about Hero's first ever digital drop, and we're going to talk about some of the characters that were dropped in that first series. We're going to talk about who they are and who made the card and etc. So if that's what you're into, then this is the video for you. So without further ado, let's breeze into it. Understanding Hero Digital's number 1, Commons Part 1. We're going to shift slightly away from VV for this one and look into an adjacent NFT project, DC Comics Hero Hybrid Trading Cards. For those who don't know, what exactly is Hero? Hero is a hybrid physical and digital trading card game based on DC Comics properties, Superman, Batman, Wonder Woman, Green Lantern, etc. We'll be looking at it in more detail in future posts, but to sum things up, each physical card comes with a QR code on the back that will allow you to claim its digital NFT twin. Once the NFT cards have been claimed, owners can buy, sell, and even trade their cards to complete their collection. For today, we'll be looking at the characters featured in Hero's first ever digital exclusive drop. This drop's theme was the Batman universe. Hero Digital Exclusive number 1, the Batman Universe. This article is intended to help everyone understand exactly why characters appear on the digital exclusive Hero NFT cards. Drop number 1, why they matter, and where they might be able to find out more about them and follow their adventures. In this post, we'll be looking at the characters featured on the first 5 of the common digital exclusive cards. First up, Birds of Prey. Who is on the card? From left to right, Katana, as this character also appears on the common Katana digital exclusive card. More information will be provided about her in the next article. Black Canary. She is the daughter of the original Black Canary and the most known character to bear the mantle, as well as one of DC Comics' most recognizable female characters. Her signature power is her sonic canary cry. She is most commonly associated with the Justice League, Green Arrow, and Birds of Prey franchises. She was created by Dick Dillon and Dennis O'Neil in 1948, All-Star Comics issue number 42. This character has been prominently used by DC across a number of media, including video games, animation, film, and television. And then we have Starling, a new character invented for DC's 2011 New 52 reboot. She was conceived as an associate and close friend of Black Canary. She was created by Duane Swierczewski and Jesus Saiz in 2011, Birds of Prey issue number 1. This character has not been used much since the New 52 project ended. Who drew the card? The card's artist is David Finch. He is known for his works across multiple high-profile franchises for DC and Marvel Comics, including Batman, X-Men, and Wonder Woman. What is Birds of Prey? A team, usually consisting of an all-female lineup, founded by Black Canary and Oracle, the original Batgirl. The team offers a female perspective to the Gotham City crime-fighting scene, which is traditionally filled with the male heroes. The team was created by Jordan B. Gorfinkel in 1996. Showcase 96, issue number 3. What's the Batman connection? The team is associated to Batman through the involvement of Oracle, the original Batgirl. Another Batman connection exists through the Birds of Prey and the fantabulous emancipation of one Harley Quinn film, which links these characters to Harley Quinn, a notorious Batman anti-hero / villain and the Joker's former sidekick. Why do they matter? The team is quite well established in the DC Comics, having starred in 197 issues across 4 eponymous comic book series since 1996, among other team and individual appearances. The inclusion of Katana and Black Canary across DC's numerous films, television, animation, and video game projects have further familiarized modern audiences with these characters. Next up, we got Poison Ivy, aka Dr. Pamela Isley. a villainous botanist with mastery over plants and an immunity to toxins and poisons. Traditionally written as an eco-terrorist, her recent portrayals have depicted her more as an anti-heroine of sorts. She is most commonly associated with the Batman, Harley Quinn, Gotham City Sirens, and Suicide Squad and Birds of Prey franchises. She was created by Robert Kanier and Sheldon Moldoff in 1966 Batman issue number 181. This character has been prominently used by DC across a number of media, including video games, animation, films, and television. Who drew the card? The card's artist is Stanley Artgerm Lau, a popular cover artist at DC and Marvel Comics. His most popular works tend to feature female characters, as he has drawn multiple covers of Catwoman, Supergirl, and Batgirl, among others. He is also the artist of the Superior Batgirl and Epic Catwoman cards. What's the Batman connection? Poison Ivy is a notorious Batman villain and one of the highest profile female Batman villains ever created. Her connection to Batman has further been cemented by her alliance with Catwoman and Harley Quinn as the Gotham City Sirens, as well as her involvement with the Birds of Prey. Why does she matter? Aside from being a prominent character in most Batman comics, animated series, etc., Poison Ivy benefits from often being depicted as a love interest of sorts to both Batman and Harley Quinn. Considering Margot Robbie's Harley Quinn has been one of the most popular characters to emerge in the DC Extended Universe, and that Robert Pattinson is now starring in what seems to be the launch of a new Batman film franchise, there is a lot of potential for the character to appear in upcoming DC films. Next up is Black Mask, aka Roman Sionis, a Batman villain known for wearing his signature black mask in one of Gotham City's most powerful crime lords. The character hails from a wealthy background and has a personal vendetta towards Bruce Wayne. He is most commonly associated with the Batman and Catwoman franchises. He was created by Doug Moench and Tom Mandrake in 1985 Batman issue number 386. This character has been used by DC across a number of media, including video games, animation, film, and television. Who drew the card? The card's artist is Matt Wagner, a writer and artist who has done the covers for Green Arrow and Batman in the past. What's the Batman connection? Black Mask is a Batman villain who has been in conflict with numerous of Batman's allies as a result: Oracle, Catwoman, Red Hood, etc. Why does he matter? Of all the cards in the Batman Universe digital drop, Black Mask is potentially the most niche card and the one likely to have the smallest fan base. Although DC has been using the character across multiple games, comics, films, and television properties in recent years, the character is often killed off. For example, he has died in the comics, the Gotham TV series, and the Birds of Prey film, indicating that DC are more comfortable disposing of this character in their media properties than characters like Poison Ivy. Number 4. Solomon Grundy, aka Cyrus Gold, a Batman villain who is essentially a reanimated corpse, akin to a zombie. Solomon Grundy derives his power from the mysterious Slaughter Swamp in which he originally died. Grundy is an immortal character, as his death eventually leads to his resurrection in the Slaughter Swamp. He is most commonly associated with the Golden Age Green Lantern and Batman franchises. He was created by Paul Reinman and Alfred Bester in 1944. All-American Comics, issue number 61. This character has been used by DC across a number of media, including video games, animation, and television. Who drew the card? The card's artist is Scott Collins, an artist who has done interior art and/or covers for popular DC and Marvel franchises like Action Comics, The Flash, and The Avengers in the past. What's the Batman connection? Although the character was originally created as a villain for the Golden Age Green Lantern, he was eventually repurposed as a Batman villain. The Slaughter Swamp he draws his power from is located in the same Gotham City in which Batman resides and fights crime. Why does he matter? Although he isn't Batman's most recognizable villain, the character seems to be a mainstay of DC franchises, having appeared in a lot of their output beyond comics, including this card set. His immortality further enables his frequent use across storylines, as he can easily be killed and brought back to life for story purposes. His current use in the Stargirl television series is likely to have introduced him to a more mainstream audience as well. Number 5. Oracle, aka Barbara Gordon, also known as Batgirl. Barbara Gordon is the daughter of the Commissioner of the Gotham City Police Department, one of Batman's closest allies, in the most famous iteration of the Batgirl crime fighter. She is most commonly associated with the Batman, Batgirl, and Birds of Prey franchises. She was created by Gardner Fox and Carmine Infantino in 1976, Detective Comics issue 359. Who drew the card? The card's artist is Phil Noto, a popular artist who has drawn interior artwork and or covers for a range of DC and Marvel properties, including Birds of Prey, Cable, X-Men, Batgirl, Black Widow, and Star Wars. As a fun fact, the card's artwork also features Oracle's Birds of Prey teammates Black Canary on the left screen and Huntress on the right screen, and a small figurine of Barbara Gordon in her Batgirl costume, bottom right corner. What's the Batman connection? Oracle/Barbara Gordon is known for being the first modern age and most popular character to adopt the Batgirl codename. Out of the 6 characters who have been called Batgirl in DC history, Barbara Gordon will usually be the one most popular, or most people will be familiar with, the Batgirl with the red hair. When the Joker paralyzed her in The Killing Joke, she became the crime fighter known as Oracle, an intelligence asset who provided remote technological and tactical support to Batman and other DC superheroes. During this time, she founded the Birds of Prey with Black Canary. Refer to card number 1 in this article. Due to the popularity of Barbara Gordon as Batgirl, DC Comics have recently restored her mobility, enabling her to wear the Batgirl cowl once more. Why does she matter? Oracle/Barbara Gordon is one of the most frequently used characters from the digital exclusive set across Batman and DC media. See bottom of this page for a comprehensive list. In recent years, she has been a main character in the DC Superhero Girls toy and cartoon franchise, further popularizing her with younger audiences. Oracle/Barbara Gordon is also the character that will star in the upcoming Batgirl live-action film. In the next article, we'll be looking at the remaining 4 characters of the common set of HRO digital exclusive cards: Talia al Ghul, Katana, Mr. Freeze, and Clayface. For more DC and Marvel comic, collectible, and marketplace tips, feel free to follow the VV Mint Finder on Twitter. You can also @ him or DM him if you'd like to pitch a specific topic, comic, or collectible for a future article. And that's the video, my friends. If you made it this far, thank you for watching. If you learned something or enjoyed the content, feel free to drop a like on the video and consider subscribing for more hero content like this. So hopefully that was entertaining, and hopefully you did learn something. The more we know about these characters, maybe we'll have a better idea of who we might want to stack or prioritize when it comes to buying these trading cards. So with that, I am not a financial advisor. Nothing you hear from me ever is financial advice because I am learning just like you guys. I am just your friendly neighborhood genius. Ha ha ha. Ha 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 ha. Sharing his thoughts and opinions on this awesome app known as HRO. So take everything that you hear from me with a grain of salt because things could change. And with that, if you would like to follow me on the HRO app, my username is right there on the screen. Feel free to add Jabromi. And with that, thank you again for watching, and I will catch you guys in my next video. Until then, peace out and hodl strong, my friends. And remember that not all heroes wear capes. Later.